not fall. Okay, that would have been bad. Hi, it's me once again. And I nearly destroyed this camera, which would have been bad. I have it set on top of the computer because I can't think of a better place to put it. And so first the update. I've been going back to work after my great glorious holiday, and Jen, who's one of my coworkers who I deeply love, oh my god, she is so cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to kick her ass sometimes, but besides from that, I really like her. And you know, we were talking about her boyfriend Kevin, and I'm like, Kevin is such a sweetheart, he really is. And Jen's like, yeah, he is, he defends you all the time. Which, you know, I don't think she meant to say, and I was like, wait a minute, why does he have to defend me? And she's like, oh, well, you know, when people are saying that they just don't get you, and that you're off, and that you're weird, you know, Kevin sticks up for you. I'm like, oh. Okay. So, yeah, by the end of the day, I was totally bawling and everything, because, yeah, society sees me as a freak, and I got really depressed. That back cooler where we store meat is so useful. Every time I need a good cry, I can go back there. So I guess I'm giving a special thanks to Jen and Kevin for being there and not being jerks. Also, I'd like to give a big thanks to Donna, who's a really, really cool coworker. Once again, secondhand, Jen told me, well, the other day that Donna stuck up for me. I'm like, okay, why did Donna stick up for me? And then she went on to state that there was this one girl, I'm not going to name names, because, you know, if it's something negative, I try to leave people's names out of it. But she was just stating, oh god, how weird. I mean, not that I'm knocking it or anything, but it really goes to show what kind of society we're living in, doesn't it? When people can go and do such things. And yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. And Donna just totally ripped her a new one, you know, it's like, and she was sticking up for me, stating how brave I am to actually be doing what I'm doing, how difficult the life is for me and everything. And I was just like, that's so sweet of her. Another interesting thing that happened to me is I actually got up enough nerve to go to work with makeup on. And I only got served once that whole day. And I figured out why, and the customer stated, her words were, he's such a great worker. I always see him on a slicer, you know, working diligently. So, she's fairly regular, and she's seen me without makeup. So I kind of have to let that one slide. Also, I've been thinking, which is dangerous for me, I know. But I wanted to talk about relationships. These people have asked me, well, when's the right time to tell them about your past? And there's no real right answer for this. It's a very difficult question to answer. And I guess the best way of going about answering it is to be vague. And definitely not on the first date, because you're going to drive them off, and definitely not right before you go to bed with them. So it's a fine balancing act, actually. And I guess the best way of describing it is by describing the different forms that a relationship can take. I mean, the first relationship you have is the most superficial of relationships, which is casual, just, hey, so, yep, you go about your day-to-day business. The person means absolutely nothing to you. And it's good to have superficial relationships. It's necessary. I don't know how people can exist in society without superficial relationships. I'm not going to get attached to every person I work with or meet on a day-to-day basis. It's not going to happen. So the next form is casual relationships, and this is the one where the activity is more important than who you spend or who you do the activity with. And people can change roles all the time. Like, you can have a person that's you're in a love relationship with, but be looking for, at that moment, a casual relationship. A person to do something with. So, for example, of a casual relationship, let's say you have a girlfriend who you're in a love relationship with. Hey, you want to go see a movie? No, I don't. Okay, well, I'm going to find someone I can go watch this movie with because I really want to see the movie. So right there, you're looking for someone that's going to be a casual relationship. The next form is a friend relationship. And to best describe this one, once again, hey, you want to go see a movie? Nah, I really don't want to see a movie. Okay, well, I really wanted to hang out with you, so is there anything you want to do, or what can we do so that I get to spend time with you? The friend is more important than the actual event, which is the exact opposite of a casual relationship. And I think the final one being a love relationship, one where you want to spend a lot of time with the person, you want to be comfortable with them, and you want to cohabitate, you want to share your life. I think when you go from a friend relationship to a love relationship, that's probably the point when you should really tell the person. And it's a very difficult thing. Once again, this is my best interpretation on the subject. It's the best I can come up with. It's not an easy thing. Believe me, I know. So, I hope that answered your question. At least it did to the best of the ability that I think I can. I look forward to hearing from you. One other thing though, I've been getting a lot of emails about people asking, well, teach me how to be more of a girl, and so on and so on. And a lot of it just comes from observation of society. If you want to learn how to be more of a girl, then go and observe girls. How to interact, how to behave, and so on. That's far more effective than anything I can say or teach. So, this is Ariana Lindfale saying thank you, and goodbye.